Are you looking for that perfect guy? Well, guess what? He doesn't exist. Hold on. Let me explain that. I know that seems pretty crass. I know that seems pretty negative, but I think it's important that we take a step back and we look at the reality of the situation and approach dating in a very rational way. What I mean by that is so often we create this image in our mind of what we expect. And that image comes from our experiences in the dating world, right? So things that you have come to find you like, things that you have come to find that you do not like, maybe past traumas that you've experienced, letdowns, disappointments, um, on the opposite side of that, right? Happiness and joy and all these different experiences that we have starts to kind of mold this person that we want in our life. That is beautiful, but dangerous as well. And the reason why I say that is because the person that you have created in your mind does not exist. That person is not rooted in reality. What is rooted in reality is the person who is directly in front of you. And what does that mean? That means that that person has their own perceptions, their own ideologies, their own core values, the way that they view things, their own quirks, their own flaws. And you yourself have all the same exact things. And what is important to keep in mind here is, does that person contribute to your life in a positive way? That's number one. Does that person um, check off at least a few things on your list? Is that person willing to invest time and energy into getting to know you and understanding you and respecting you? Those are the things that count and that matter. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have a type or there isn't a certain aesthetic that you're attracted to. We all do, right? I have a type that I'm attracted to and all of that. And that's natural, that's normal. But when you only grant access or accept that specific type, you will always be disappointed. You know, that person may fit your vision of what you want physically, aesthetically. But have you given thought to what you need emotionally, what you need mentally, what you need spiritually, right? The four primary pillars. We can flip that on the other side and say, okay, maybe they don't fit your needs physically, but do they fulfill you emotionally, mentally, spiritually? And at that point, you have to decide what it is you are willing to flex on. But whatever it is you compromise on and whatever it is you flex on should not impact or affect your core values. That is the important piece here. So, does the perfect person exist? No. But the amount of time and work and investment you put into getting to know somebody and connecting and building that trust and that foundation, that is perfect. That is what we should be looking for. And so often I see people who are experiencing failed relationships, infidelity, lack of fulfillment, um, insecurities within their relationship because you're not looking at the right things. You're not focusing on the right things. And you're not alone, right? This is actually very common, specifically in the queer community and the LGBTQ plus community. That's not to say that doesn't happen with our heterosexual counterparts, because it does. But working with the queer community and having clients that I work with on a daily basis, this is a common occurrence that I see all the time. So understand, the perfect person doesn't exist, but You can create your own perfect relationship by how much you invest, how much you're willing to open yourself up to different possibilities, and how much you allow yourself to be vulnerable with this person. Eliminate all these preconceived notions that you have of what you want and what you need, and also take the time to reflect on where that list is coming from. Was that list created from a negative experience? Because if it was, then the foundation is already cracked. It's already shaky. So, really taking the time to reflect and analyze and become self aware of what your needs and your expectations are and whether they are realistic or not is the important piece to the puzzle here. If this is something that you're struggling with, reach out to me. Let me know or leave a comment down below, right? I created this channel, I created this community specifically so that we can talk about things and be candid and be open. I talk about a lot of these things on my podcast as well. So if you haven't heard the podcast, if you haven't seen the podcast, I will leave a link in the description box down below. Again, all about open discussions, being candid, educating, all of those things. One of the primary things that I do is I coach people one-on-one, individuals, couples, all of those things, again, that are trying to focus on building self-esteem, self-confidence, changing negative self-perception, maybe very fixed views that are resulting in you not being able to find that love life that you are looking for. Either way, reach out to me. I'll leave my information in the detail box down below. And we can have a conversation. That being said, again, if you feel like you connect to the content, please make sure you like and subscribe. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're staying happy and healthy. Again, my name is Danny, and I will see you in the next video.